Hey there, I'm back with more of the distributive property. So I just want you to pay attention to the problem on the left. It's similar to what we did in the first video. The only difference is the number we're distributing appears on the right hand side of the group. I don't want you to think that the number we distribute is always on the left. So I gave you this problem so that you could see it might be on either side. We still do the same steps by multiplying the value on the outside times each piece inside. So let's get into it. 4 times negative 5f. So when we're multiplying and the signs are different, this value is negative, this one is positive. When we're multiplying and the signs are different, the answer is negative. So 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. And of course, we follow that with the variable f. So that gives us negative 20f. Next, we multiply 4 times 8, which gives us 32. So the final result for this simplified expression is negative 20f plus 32. Remember, we cannot add the 32 to the negative 20f because 32 is not being multiplied with f. These are unlike terms, so we have to leave it as it is. Now let's take a look at the one on the right-hand side. Here we have a fraction that needs to be distributed to each piece inside the group. So if you notice, each piece has a whole number. The 7x has a whole number 7, and the 8 is a whole number. So you want to think of them as fractions. So in your brain or on paper, you might want to write the 7 that's in front of the x as 7 over 1. And you might want to write this 8 as 8 over 1. And that'll help us when we multiply those two values with the 3/5. So if we're going to do 3/5 times 7x, we'll do the 7 over 1, which is the equivalent value of 7, and multiply it by 3/5. All right, so 7 times 3 is 21. That's our numerator. Then 1 times 5 is 5. That's our denominator. So 21/5. And because this is the piece of the group that was being multiplied with x, once we multiply the values, we place an x behind it. So 3/5 times 7x is 21/5 x. Then we distribute the 3/5 to the 8. So think of it as 8 over 1 times 3 over 5. So 3 times 8, or 8 times 3, is 24 for the numerator. Then 1 times 5 is a denominator of 5. So that gives us 24/5. So this is the constant. It's a plain number. And this term, or this piece, has the x being multiplied with it. So we cannot combine these two. We can't subtract them because the 21/5 is being multiplied by x, but the 24/5 is not. So we have to leave it like this. All right. Another thing we learned to do is to rewrite subtraction as addition. So we could keep the first term the same, change the subtraction to addition, and make the number behind it negative. So now we have two terms. The first term has the x, the second term is just the plain number. Okay? I hope this helps you out as you continue your work independently. Take care, and I'll see you next video.